It is funny that Nintendo always wins against these other companies. I do feel like when we go over each of these four things that Nintendo has won against, quote unquote. So multiverses releases, they go crazy. It says it's the death of Nintendo and Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Ultimate has been dying, but again, Smash Bros. Ultimate has been out since like 2018. Like you expect, like of course the game's eventually gonna lose popularity, and of course some people are just moving back to Melee. Okay, that Melee is pretty overrated. I Melee was a part of my childhood, but Melee is still overrated. Okay, the fact that Melee fans hate Brawl so much is proof that Melee is overrated. Like Brawl, yes, as a game, as gameplay wise, yes, Melee is worse than Brawl. Okay, but Brawl introduced so many things like the stage builder and a story mode that isn't in other games. So therefore, Brawl and Melee are equals because that is the stuff that makes Brawl special. So Ultimate also has its own story mode, even though it's not very great story mode. I didn't really care for it. I've never really completed that World of Light story mode. I mostly play Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think had the best gameplay of any Smash Bros. Game. I play Smash Bros. To fight people in Smash Bros. That's what you play Smash Bros. For. Okay, Smash Bros. Ultimate. You can do all these crazy things with the game. Smash Bros. Ultimate is just such a versatile game, and I think Smash Bros. Ultimate is better than Melee. Okay, Smash Bros. Ultimate is such a versatile game compared to Melee. Where I prefer playing Smash Bros. Ultimate over Melee. Okay, yes, Melee has a lot of options, but Smash Bros. Ultimate is much more versatile. You have eight people mode. You have a stage builder that's very versatile. You can build whatever you want. Basically, there was way less limits. You could build very crazy stages. Okay, people have made some very impressive stages on the game, even though they can only play with 4 players, but Multiverses release died because people just don't like Rivalrous games, okay? It's not too surprised. Multiverses died. And then they revealed the game was in freaking beta. Like, why didn't they just make us wait until 2024 and just release the game then? We made it a beta, okay? And the same thing with Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, okay? Though both games were kind of failures, okay? Nintendo did nothing, obviously, and Smash Bros. Won against Multiverses because Smash Bros. Is simply the better game, and Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. Genshin Impact, I wouldn't really call it. Genshin Impact has a very different audience than Zelda. Genshin Impact has the weeb audience liking it. Okay, most of the people who like Genshin Impact are anime fans. Okay, they're yeah, Genshin Impact and Zelda are very different games. Zelda is not a gacha game and Genshin is, but they are pretty similar games. Steam Deck, of course. The thing with Steam Deck is designed for hardcore gamers. Nintendo is for more casual gamers. Of course, the Switch is gonna sell better regardless because the Switch has a bigger market space than the Steam Deck. I don't get the worship of the Steam Deck myself, and it's faster than the Nintendo Switch. But again, the Switch and the Steam Deck are two totally different markets, and now it's Power World. Again, Power World is just going through the cycle any major game goes through. Okay, eventually once people beat the game, people stop playing it. It's just that simple. Power World died because people are moving on to the next games. And people beat the game and people get done playing it. There's still a lot of people playing it, but the player base is still continuing going down. It's just the natural fact of gaming. And Power World's fans are actually upset over this. Like, I think Power World will still have 40 to 50,000 players once most people leave Power World. It's just an inevitable fact of gaming. Once a game is done being popular, it slows down. People stop playing it. It stops getting talked about. Power World is just going through the game cycle. There will still be around 30 to 40,000 people who play Power World daily. I think that's where it'll go down. And once more games come out, it'll go down. It's just how gaming is. Okay? There'll still be a dedicated player base for Power World, like with every other game. Okay? I don't know why Power World fans are freaking out over this and getting angry over this. It's just how every game is. Okay? Power World is going to have a decline because Power World is a single player game. I think it's a single player game. And single player games usually do not have massive popularity for that long. Okay, it's a multiplayer game, so it will probably last much longer with a higher player base. But Power World is a single player game. Once the hype dies down for Power World, people will stop playing it as much as they used to and move on to the next big game. It's just how it is. Okay, and most people have kind of not, and the whole hype for Power World has kind of died down too. Like, yes, Power World is a month old already. I think, yeah, the game is in early access, so yeah, the people who love Power World and love the game, yes, they will continue playing the game. The die-hard fans will continue to play the game, kind of like of every game that receives continual updates. Okay, Ark, never, once had a very big player base when the game came out, but Ark still received updates for a while, and the dedicated player base who plays the game every day are going to continue to play the game. Okay, Power World, does have a lot of replayability, as well, compared to most games as well. And how many people are really playing Power World? It's still around 459,000, still nowhere near the peak of player base, but again, Power World is going through the average game lifespan. The player base is going to slowly dwindle over time until it reaches around 40 to 20,000 players because of how the gaming cycle works. And I think Power World fans need to accept that's the gaming cycle. Power World is not going to be the most popular game forever. Few games can hold the title of most popular game forever. I don't even think it's the most popular game on Steam anymore. I think Counter-Strike overtook it again. Again, it is. There is one game that should be on Steam that is very popular, and that's Minecraft. I'm surprised that they have never put Minecraft on Steam. It is kind of surprising. I think Minecraft will eventually end up on Steam, and it'll be one of the most played games on there, simply because it's Minecraft. But Power World is basically like Ark combined with Pokemon and Minecraft. So yeah, the game does have a lot of replayability, but nowhere near the 2.1 million peak. So a lot of its player base has dipped, which means yes, they were correct. A lot of the player base for Power World has dipped. But again, Power World is still a game intended for more hardcore audiences, while Pokemon is intended for more casual audiences. So I wouldn't really say Nintendo really won against Power World, considering that Power World has brought in a lot of money. Okay? And Power World is an indie game. Multiverses did lose to Nintendo. Steam Deck is for a different audience, and Genshin Impact is for weeaboos. And Power World is for a different audience as well. Then I know it's a monster catching game, but again, Power World is kind of more like competition. Is kind of more like Ark Survival Evolved. Okay, if you ever played Ark Survival or Evolved, you can tame dinosaurs and make them on your side. Power World is basically the same thing. It's like Ark Survival Evolved more than Pokemon. I know people will be angry about that, but it is kind of more like that game than Pokemon. Okay, that's my take. Yes, you can catch Pokemon and capsules. That's what makes it similar to Pokemon, but it is more like the game Ark than it is Pokemon. Goodbye.